Hello everyone. Today I came in front of you with a different concept. I want to tell you about importance of the traditional Indian diet that is popularly called as soul food. It is nothing but fermented rice. In Hindi it is called as kinvit chawal. In Telugu it is called as chaddannam. Why it is important? Because it is important because it has got high nutritional values. It has got cancer prevention property. It has got so many health benefits. So I will come to that part later. First, I will let you know how to prepare fermented rice. I will tell you very easy steps. Ingredients are easily available, very easy to prepare. What are the ingredients we need to prepare fermented rice? The rice 100 grams. I prefer brown rice or half polished rice, that is called as semi polished rice, because it has got high nutritional values. Rice 100 grams, milk 500 ml, that is half liter of milk. Then one medium sized carrot, one medium sized bunch of coriander, one medium sized onion. It is optional. Jains are the people who don't want onion, who won't prefer onion, they can omit onion. Then green chilies, 2 medium sized. Then curd to prepare fresh curd, 2 teaspoons we need, thick curd. Then a clay vessel to prepare fermented rice. If clay vessel is not easily available, you can use stainless steel vessel. Especially overseas people for whom clay vessel is not available, they can use stainless steel vessel. Very easy steps of preparation of fermented rice. Only in 3 steps you can prepare fermented rice. The first step is soak rice in water for minimum of 3 hours. Meanwhile, you boil the half liter of milk separately on sim flame, then allow it to come to room temperature. After 3 hours, once rice is soaked, then wash rice, then cook in a pressure cooker or in an electric rice cooker or in a normal vessel. How to add water? Per 100 grams of brown rice or semi polished rice, you have to add 2.5 parts of water. So after 3 whistles, take the cooker from the flame. Then once steam is gone, then you spread the rice in a plate, then allow it to come to the room temperature. Then the step 2, once cooked rice is at room temperature, take it into a clay vessel, then add warm milk to it. That means I told you earlier that we have to boil the milk and we have to allow it to the room temperature. Then before adding to the rice, just lukewarm it and add to this cooked rice, which is already kept in the spread in the clay vessel. Then add 2 teaspoons of thick curd to it. Then mix it well uniformly until the rice, milk and curd is mixed well. Then this vessel should be closed with a tight lid. After fixing the lid, so keep this mix for at least 12 hours. that is mandatory to prepare fermented rice. Then step 3 is very simple. Wash all the vegetables in a proper way, then peel the carrot, then grate it and keep aside. Then slit green chilies and keep aside. Then cut onions into small pieces or the long pieces depending upon your choice or your taste. Then keep aside. Note one important point: who don't want onions, they can omit onions. Then cut coriander very finely, then keep aside. Open the clay vessel or stainless steel vessel in which we kept the mix the last night. Add little bit of salt to it. Mix well. If the consistency is still thick, you can add little bit of water. You can add the water to the consistency you like to have. Then to this mix, add all the vegetables we already cut into the pieces or grated or the chopped. Then mix well. Then take it into a bowl, eating bowl. Then garnish with the vegetables, with coriander leaves, with slit chili and little bit of the grated carrot. Very important thing we are not supposed to forget is we are not supposed to refrigerate this fermented rice, because this fermented rice contains the gut flora, which is the bacteria which are important for our gut intestines. So we are not supposed to add fresh curd. We are not supposed to add any of the other ingredients except the ingredients I told. Follow the steps very carefully. It is very simple, but you have to follow the steps. Some people likes to have this fermented rice with pickles. Please don't do it. If you want to have a pickle as a side dish, prepare a fresh pickle. A pickle made up of ridge gourd or pickle made up of tomato, like that. Clients with hypertension or the kidney disease, they can simply omit salt, but they can have fermented rice and it is very healthy to them. Very important thing is the best time to eat fermented rice is the morning time, in the breakfast or in the lunch, because it gives the energy for the longer time and it is little bit heavy. So better to have this fermented rice in the breakfast or in the lunch. People, whoever likes to have with pickles as a side dish, as earlier I told, you can use ridge gourd chutney, freshly prepared ridge gourd chutney, or ivy gourd chutney, or rosely chutney, or mint chutney. Please don't eat this fermented rice with stored or red pickles, because this high content of salt or oil in those pickles may alter the protective properties of the probiotic bacteria that is there in the fermented rice. This rice is very safe even for infants above 6 months of age. Just mash the rice, add little bit of water, then you can feed the baby. And this is very useful for even for the younger people or the old aged people too. And this fermented rice is very safe even to pregnant ladies or the lactating mothers or even diabetics too. Hypertensives, that is nothing but the clients having high BP recordings, they can omit salt. It is very, very important thing. And avoid pickles. The people who likes to have green chilies with fried green chilies, they can fry green chilies in little bit oil, or else they can have this fermented rice with raw green chilies. The nutritive values of this fermented rice is amazing. It's really very, very nutritive. It has got high protective properties. Like this fermented rice contains carbohydrates, fiber, proteins, vitamins like vitamin K, then vitamin E, then B1, B2, B5, B6, and also high content of iron, calcium. Note one important point: once the rice is fermented, the iron content of this fermented rice will increase to 21 times. It's amazing. So that is the importance of the fermented rice. So clients with indigestion, or clients with diarrhea, or clients with constipation, they can happily eat this fermented rice. It has got high energy values. That's why it is called as soul food. It is high in energy. Then it is also well known as body rehydrating diet. So as I told, it has got probiotics, plenty of probiotics in it. So what is probiotics? Nothing but probiotics are good bacteria, or gut friendly bacteria, which are very, very helpful in the digestion and removing the harmful bacteria from the gut. So what are the advantages of the fermented rice? It prevents fatigue, then it prevents ulcers of the gut, then it increases the energy, then it is very, very helpful for the lactating women. How? It increases the breast milk production. So that's why it is very useful for the lactating mothers. Then it relieves constipation. Then it reduces the hypertension. Then it prevents colon cancers, because it has got plenty of anti-cancer properties and antioxidants. Then it boosts the immune system. That's why it can be easily taken by the people with whoever suffering from infections. Even during the COVID also, they can take the fermented rice. And one essence, one tinge of the beauty of this fermented rice is it is used as a beauty care product. How? It increases the energy, it increases the hydration, it has got high nutritional values. Definitely, whoever consumes this fermented rice at least twice in a week, they will have healthy inside and healthy outside. That is nothing but their skin will glow, their hair will grow. So in this way, it is also known as a beautiful, glowing beauty product. So these are the advantages of the fermented rice. Ingredients are very simple, very easy to ferment, and most of the vegetables are uncooked. almost all the vegetables are uncooked. So they will have their native nutritive properties, and there will not be any additive oil in the fermented rice. So that's why it is a very simple, very healthy diet. Remember 3 important points. One is calculate the time. If you want to have the fermented rice in the breakfast, soak the rice at 6 p.m. the previous day, then at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. then cook the rice, and after letting it into the room temperature, add milk and curd and keep it for 12 hours. Before eating, prepare the vegetables, cut into pieces, and mix some vegetables and some quantity to garnish. I always prefer this Indian traditional diet. I strongly recommend this Indian traditional soul food to all of you. Stay healthy, stay happily, and spread the importance of this fermented rice. We have right to live. Let other to live. So we have to live and let other to live. So work together, step forward for a healthy life. All the best.